Have you ever heard the story about the elephant and the rope? It's a powerful metaphor that goes something like this. A full-grown, magnificent elephant, strong enough to break any chain, doesn't even try to escape the enclosure. Why? Because when it was a baby, it was tied to a small rope. Back then, the rope was strong enough to hold it in place. The baby elephant tried and failed so many times to break free that eventually it learned the lesson, the rope is unbreakable. So now, as an adult, the idea of the rope is what holds it captive. This isn't just a story about the elephant. It's a story about you and the invisible, self-imposed limits that might be holding you back from your own power. Just like the elephant, we walk around with invisible ropes tied to our ankles. They're the limiting assumptions we've picked up along the way, from childhood, a past failure, or something someone once said to us. They aren't just fleeting thoughts. They can become deep-seated beliefs that shape our entire reality, often without us even realizing it. Our brains are actually designed to take shortcuts. These assumptions, or heuristics, help us to make quick judgments to get through the day without analyzing every single detail. But while some assumptions are useful, others become limiting. They're the ones that whisper you're not smart enough, creative enough, or worthy enough to make that big goal. Like the elephant who stopped testing its limits, you might stop applying for that ambitious job, launching the creative project, or taking the leap of faith. The original limitation may be long gone, but the belief in that limitation keeps you stuck. So what's the real cost of these invisible ropes? It's more than just missed opportunities. It's the nagging feeling of unfulfilled potential. It's the quiet frustration of watching others move forward while you feel anchored to the same spot. Think about it. How many times have you talked yourself out of a great idea because you assumed you'd be rejected or fail? How often has the ghost of one past mistake kept you from trying something new and exciting? When you let these old stories run your life, you're essentially letting a memory of a tiny rope hold you back, even though you have the strength of a giant. But here's the truth that changes everything. Many of these ropes are just illusion. Your strength is real. The moment you recognize that your assumptions are just thoughts, not absolute truths, is the moment you start to take your power back. These chains aren't forged from steel. They are made of beliefs, and beliefs can be challenged, questioned, and even rewritten. This is a turning point. It's the shift from being a prisoner of your past to becoming the architect of your future. It all starts with one simple but revolutionary act: awareness. Breaking free doesn't have to be some monumental task. It's an intentional process that you can start right now with 3 straightforward steps. 1. Awareness. You can't fight an enemy you can't see, so start by noticing your self-talk. The next time you feel stuck, pause and ask, what am I assuming to be true right now? Is it that you'd fail? That you're not qualified? That it's too late for you? Write these assumptions down. Just seeing them on paper brings them out of the shadows and often shrinks their power. 2. Challenge. Once you've identified an assumption, get curious and question its authority. Ask yourself, is this belief 100% true without a doubt? Search for counter evidence. Maybe you assume you're a terrible public speaker because of one clumsy presentation years ago. But what about all the times you've clearly explained an idea to a friend or passionately shared a story? An assumption rarely holds up under a little scrutiny. You'll often find it's just a flimsy story, not a hard fact. And 3, reframe and act. You can't just get rid of a negative belief, you have to replace it. So, create a new, more empowering assumption. Instead of, I'm not qualified, say, I'm capable of learning what I need to succeed. But a new thought isn't enough. You have to prove it to yourself with action. The elephant has to physically test the rope to realize its own strength. So take one small step that aligns with your new belief. Apply for the job, sign up for the class, make the call. That action is what ultimately shatters the chain. History is filled with people who broke their ropes. Take Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, she was fired from her job as a TV news anchor in Baltimore, Maryland. She was told she was unfit for television news because she was too emotional and became too involved in the stories she was reporting. She could have accepted that assumption, that her empathy was a weakness. Instead, she chose to reframe it. She began to see that her ability to connect with people emotionally was actually a powerful strength. This pivot led her to talk shows where her authentic style resonated with millions. She didn't let one person's assessment of her define her reality, and that choice was a key step in her path to building a media empire. So recall that you are that elephant, powerful and capable of so much more than you might believe. The ropes holding you back aren't your circumstances. They are outdated stories you tell yourself about what you can and cannot do. Today can be the day that you stop believing in the rope and start believing in your own strength. Identify it, challenge it, and take one small step to prove it wrong. You have the power to snap the mental threads that are keeping you small and walk toward the life that's waiting for you. What's a tiny rope that you feel has been holding you back? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to start breaking free.